Hello and welcome back, guys. It's Bushcraft family back again. Yes, in another video. Um, I have a lot of people telling me that they're not getting notifications about my videos being released and whatnot. They're coming by, and it might be because I've done quite a few premieres lately. Checking the numbers and verifying if it's better to do premieres or not premieres, and doing a little research and whatnot with it. But yeah, YouTube is really making it hard to get the word out. I'll just put it that way. But today it's time for our monthly market review. And like I said, I used to do these once a week, but I think it was too much. So I dulled it down to be once a month. So let's go ahead and get started with it, shall we? Let's go ahead and switch it over, make sure it goes good. There we go. Okay, this is for December the 9th. And this is for technically for last week, but we will do it for today. As you can see, we have asparagus. The market remains active with eastern areas seeing better supplies. Mexican markets are more active and leaning to smaller sizes. And then we're going to go down to our avocados. The market remains mostly steady with plenty of fruit out of Mexico, but growers will be taking Monday off for a Mexican holiday. We are seeing an increase of larger fruit at the border. We have our green beans. It's under alert. Eastern supplies is doing better, but demand remains strong. Quality is good. Western supplies and quality are good, and demand is steady. The market is slightly lower. And then we have our berries. Blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries. Blackberries and raspberry markets remain steady. Blueberry markets have increased slightly as few growers, hello cat, few growers, growing region supplies are starting to decline. And then we have strawberries under alert. You sit down. Always got an ornery cat bugging me. And we have our strawberries, which under alert. Strawberries continue to be in a demand exceed situation. Expect pro rates continue. Unfavorable weather from all growing regions continue to hamper supplies. We'll move up here to our broccoli and cauliflower. Well, these nectarines look really good. And yes, I do believe it's a nectarine. The broccoli is under alert, as you can see. The broccoli market remains firm on moderate supplies. Production is expected to tighten, which could pressure the market higher. The cauliflower market is steady and firm. Cold weather continues to impede growth, which is keeping production numbers down. Quality is good or fair to good. Now, when it does say about the broccoli, it does say we could see the price increase on broccoli, is what they're pretty much getting at with that. Okay, we have celery under alert also. The market is firm. Oxnard farms are yielding much lower volumes. Mexico is starting in 2 to 3 weeks to help, but volumes expected to be tight for the next 6 to 8 weeks. So expect some shortages with our celery for the Christmas season. And then we have our citrus. Lemons, oranges, and limes. Lemon supplies quality are good and markets are steady. Slightly lower lime supply is running heavy to large sizes, 110 count to 115 count. And I've explained this before, but I'm go ahead and do it anyway. When they say 110 count to 150 count, they have a standard crate that they ship their produce in. It could be lemons, it could be oranges, it could be tomatoes. They have a set crate where they measure everything. So if you have a lot of, say, limes in the crate, the more the limes is, that means a smaller size. The bigger the size, less volume you'll get. So that means the bigger count or the smaller count are the bigger fruit. And that's how they verify the difference in the counts. Hope that helps. With lower volumes on smaller sizes, such as 175 count to 250 count, which are really small, quality has been affected due to the stage of the crop, but expected to improve soon. Orange, naval supplies, quality are good, and sugar and color are increasing weekly. Markets are steady to slightly lower. And then we're going to go up here to our top 5. And that's the top things that we want to keep an eye open for, because, just because. And these are alerts. Arugula and spinach supplies are extremely light or tight. So that's something to keep a lookout for. And these supplies, a lot of these alerts, hello cat again, here, hop down. A lot of these that I'm saying here on the market review is the same things that I've told everybody in the last 2 months that there's going to be a lot of shortage and stuff of, because I read the markets and stuff with our produce and whatnot. And as you can see, corn, lettuce, and peppers and tomatoes were all on that list. And as you can see, it's all on this list also. Number 2 is corn. Supplies are limited for another 10 days. Lettuce markets on iceberg leaf romaine and spring mix are high due to limited supplies. And if you watched some of my videos about this, there is a lettuce virus going around that is killing crops. Peppers, chilies, Elong chili supplies, particularly for Sonero, are short. And it's a shame to have short peppers. Number 5, demand continues to exceed supply on all tomato varieties. And that's not good for like barbecue sauce, ketchup, spaghetti sauce, just you name it, sriracha, everything that's tomato-ish. Okay, let's go ahead and get to the second part of this. We got cucumbers. In the east, quality is good on light supply, and demand is strong, and the market could increase soon. In the west, production is moderate from cooler temps with no significant volume until later next week, which holiday season, yeah, the market is stronger. Eggplants, eastern supplies and quality are good, and the market is steady. Western supplies are heavy, light demand. Grapes, supplies are lighter on good quality, red and green grapes, and market is increasing. California will have supplies through December, but quality will not be as strong as desired toward the end of the season. Peruvian imports are available on the East Coast, and we will be making the transition from East sites to the middle of the month. And here you go with the lettuce. Leaf, iceberg, and romaine markets on all 3 lettuce remain high and holding strong. We got melons, honeydews, and cantaloupes. Cantaloupes arriving in Florida have increased, but demand continues to outpace supply, keeping this market high. Jumbo fruit will be very limited over the next 10 to 14 days. Honeydew remains limited, especially smaller sizes, 6 to 8 counts. From offshore production, quality on both have been good. And then let's go up here to onions. Supplies are steady and keeping pace with demand. The market is stable and quality is great to excellent. And we have our peppers. Green, red, and yellow, just all of them under alert. Eastern green bell peppers quality is good and supply is a little better. Red and yellow supplies are extremely short and markets are high. Western green bells supplies are very limited from Coachella. Larger peppers are short. Red and yellow bell peppers demands is for exceeding the current supply. Markets will remain very high throughout December. Hothouse red bell pepper supplies exceed demand. So, yeah, prices on the peppers are going to go way up if you can find them, especially the different colored ones. We have our potatoes. Supplies are light this season. Packers are already limiting packing times to stretch the season out to the end. Volumes are very limited on 40 to 70 count, but better on smaller sizes. Quality is good and markets are steady. And what that means with they're limiting the packing to stretch out, that way they don't go and rush everything out and then you end up with a week to 2 weeks later and you have no potatoes at all. So they're waning it out so they can cover all the weeks. Squash, zucchini, and yellow squash. And yellow squash is under alert. Eastern zucchini supplies is better, but mostly fancy grade. Quality is good. Yellow squash supplies is light, and quality is hit or miss. Demand exceeds supply. Western zucchinis quality is good, and markets are steady. Squash, yellow squash, availability is increasing. And here you have the tomatoes. Demand continues to exceed supply on grape and cherry tomatoes in both eastern and western growing areas. Round and Roma tomatoes varieties have improved slightly due to increased availability. And that's the one to worry about right there is that tomatoes. And here we have our reality check, which is our supply on the left and our price on the right. And you don't want to see anything in this orange stuff right here. And as you can see, arugula is both, it's on there both ways. Green beans, the price is going up on green beans, as you can see on the right there. And the same thing with celery, prices increasing. You have corn, which supply and price is up. Same thing with lettuce, peppers, the price is going up. And I do not like seeing this when there's so many of these on the right here. It means our prices are going up even more. But there you have it, guys. That is our monthly market review for the month of December. Until next time, like always, God bless.